Hey, what's going on, Robert? I just wanted to make this quick video for you and whoever else it may, help out with. This is a 2019 Ford Edge SEL. I just wanted to go over all the features, that way you know how to use them. And I'm gonna do this delivery with you, but I wanted to make you this video too, that way if you forgot any of these things, you can just watch this video and just remember how to use all the stuff. So first and foremost, this is going to be your key fob. Of course, you probably already know, but you hit the lock button and then you click the remote start button and it'll remote start. Just click that twice actually. If you want to turn it off, hold that down. What did you say? All right, just hold that down and then it will remote start for you. You also have a power lift gate. You can actually open it up from a couple different ways. If you double click here, it'll open up the power lift gate for you. There's a couple other things which I'll show you how to use. So you do have these two buttons right here. These two buttons are going to be to actually lower the seat down for you, which is always really nice. Besides that, you can always click this button again if you wanted to close the lift gate. You also have this button right here that'll close the lift gate. You can actually readjust the height of this just by actually holding this where you want it. Hold this button down until it beeps and it would readjust the height. So every time you open up the lift gate, it would just stay there. Other than that, this vehicle also has, it's a foot activated lift gate. So as long as you have the key on your parameter, all you need to do is swipe your feet down here and it'll close the lift gate for you, which is also really nice. Okay. Besides that, let's kind of just show you some of the other features. You have an easy fuel system, which you're probably familiar with already. You have no cap, so it just makes it a lot easier. It avoids a couple little things. Besides that, then you also have an easy entry exit system. So as long as the key's on your perimeter, if you touch the door, it will unlock the car for you. And then you can also lock the car just by touching the button as well. You also have this keyless entry system. So you have this code right here. And all you need to do is swipe your finger to turn it on and type your code in. It would unlock the door for you. If you use the bottom two buttons and hold them down like this, it'll actually lock the door for you. Besides that, let's open up the back here. You do have the easy entry system in the back too. It doesn't have to be just on the driver door. So if you go back here, you're gonna have a couple things. So these seats, of course, they fold down. You have the buttons in the back to fold them down, but you can also fold down the seats by clicking this right here, pulling it up. You can also lean the seat back by pulling that up as well. Now down there, you're gonna have two USB ports, and you're also gonna have a 110 power inverter, so you can charge laptops, anything you want to charge with household outlet, with a household outlet, excuse me. Other than that, then I wanted to show you a couple of the other features here. So the first and foremost, okay, you're gonna have blind spot monitoring system. I don't know if you can see that there. That's just gonna light up orange when the vehicle is in your blind spot. And let's kind of go over a couple of the other things too, okay? So what you have here is going to be automatic headlights. As long as they're all the way to the right, they will automatically turn on and off. You also have your fog lights to turn them on and off right here. You have to dim and undim the cluster, and then you have to open up the actual trunk again for you. And then under that, you're gonna have traction control on and off. Besides that, I wanna show you here, you have a 10-way power seat with lumbar support. So this, it goes back, it goes forward, it goes up, the back goes up as well, and reclines, of course, and unreclines. Besides that, then I want you to actually hop in the passenger side so I can go over some of the more. All right, so it's push to start. You don't actually have to use the key if you don't want to. You just press the brake, push the button down, and it will start up for you, okay? Other than that, then you have a couple of these buttons up here. They probably seem a little confusing, but I'll show you. So this button on this side is gonna be for the light on my side. That button's gonna be for the light on your side. Okay, so this button right here is actually gonna be to turn on all the lights in the car. And this is just to control when your door is open and closed. Do you want the lights to come on or off? Other than that, this is just going to be to actually open it up or close up, show them the panoramic roof, to close up the cover. So if you want to close the cover, just press this button here and it'll close the cover for you. It's going to stop halfway, but if you click it again, oh, never mind, it doesn't stop halfway. And it'll close all the way for you. Now the other buttons in the middle, that's actually going to be to open up the glass. Okay, now let me kind of give you a brief overview on the Sync 3 system, which is really nice to have, of course. So if you tap the top left button here, actually, let's pull the vehicle outside just so you guys get a little better light visibility, because right now it's in night mode. And that should change as long as it's on in auto mode. If it doesn't change, I'll change it right now. It is kind of dark outside today. It's not too cloudy, but it should sense the light. You see how that changed? It's not black anymore now. All right. So now that we're backing up, I might as well just start there. You do have sensors in the back, and it'll show you here when you get close to stuff. So if you get real close to something, it'll start lighting up green. You get a little closer, it turns yellow. Let's get a little closer here. There you go, and then turns yellow. If it turns red, it means stop. Other than that, actually, I'm gonna put it back in the backup camera. You also have something to zoom in when you have a tow hitch. I know you want to add one, so you have that to zoom in as well. Let's put it back in park. So now I'm gonna go over the Sync 3 system with you. So the Sync 3 system, if you tap this left button on the top, it's gonna be your home. This just shows you temperature settings, the time, of course, outside temperature, and your Wi-Fi. Now, everything here on the screen is gonna be your radio station. It shows you the song and the actual artist. Besides that, you have a compass up here, and then here you're gonna be able to add your device. Now, you have heated seats right here, and if you also have heated steering wheel, which is really nice to have as well. Down here, you're gonna have your Sync 3 kind of options. So you have audio here that you can actually tap, which is really easy to use. You have AM, FM, satellite radio, Bluetooth radio. You do have a channel guide that you can search by genre if you want to find a certain song. You also have a direct tune feature, so if you know that radio station you want to listen to, just type it in. I highly doubt Robert's going to like that station, so let's put something else on. Besides that, then I also have an alert button here, so if you like the artist or if you like the song, you can always click alert here, and you can actually add artist or song, and it'll give you alerts when that artist or song is playing on any station. Other than that, you have your preset buttons here. If there's a channel you really like, all you need to do is hold one of these buttons down, and it would automatically save that channel for you, which is really nice. Then you have your climate control settings over here, and the same thing that you can do kind of like with the heated seats, you can actually go into here into the menu button, and you have your heated seats and your heated steering wheel buttons as well. And then also, besides the climate, which this is really simple, so I won't really go over, when you connect your phone, which it's not connected right now, it's very simple to connect. All you do is go into your Bluetooth settings on your phone, and just so you can see what actual systems are available to pair with, click add phone, and it'll pop up as Ford Edge. We're in an Edge. And then just click on it, make sure the numbers pair up, and then you're good to go. It'll also have a text messaging feature down here. For you iPhone users, you would have to go into the icon next to once you're paired, next to the system that you're paired to, and click show notifications on. If you click show notifications on, then it'll automatically pop up. When you get text messages, you'll get an alert. Other than that, you guys, since I'm not really connecting a phone right now, any apps that are compatible, this is where they'll show up. And then you have settings right over here, which is really simple to use. So in the settings tab, you can change like your sound system settings if you want to, of course. You can change anything you want to change. Other than that, if you go into vehicle settings here, this is the easiest way to change your door code. Not all vehicles you can do this, but this Ford Edge specifically you can. All you do is go into door code, you type in this code that's going to be on this card, and then after that, all you have to do is add the new code that you want to add, which is really simple. Other than that, let's give you kind of a quick brief down of the actual buttons down here. So you do have two smart USB ports right here, which is really nice. This charges your phone a lot faster, and it also allows for you to use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which if a lot of you guys don't know what that is, check out one of my other videos. I have shown that before. And then down here, you're actually gonna have a wireless charging pad. So as long as your phone is compatible, you should be able to put your phone right down there, and it should just automatically charge for you. All these buttons up here are going to be all your climate control buttons, which are really simple to use. You have heated seats, of course, the same ones that you have on the screen. And as you scroll down a little further, you have a rotary dial now. So you have park, reverse, neutral, drive, and in sport mode as well. And they did give you a nice little paddle shifters to use for the sport mode if you want to. It's going to be an electric emergency brake. So just pull that up, it would engage the emergency brake for you. Press the brake down and push this down. That's how you would disengage it. This is going to be your auto stop and start technology. So if you come to a red light, the vehicle will shut off, and as soon as you actually let go of the brake, it will start right back up for you. Okay, now you do have a couple other things over here. So this right screen, you're going to have, it's not too much, but you have entertainment and phone, and you can actually control it from the right side. So if your phone's paired up, you can hit redial. If you want to change your radio station, you can go into entertainment and change your radio station right from here. That's going to be all on this key code right here. You do have a couple settings right here that you can use. You have answer, hang up, next song, volume controls, mute button, and then you also have the voice activated system. And if you have a phone that's an iPhone that's linked up, if you hold that down, it'll actually access Siri for you, which is really nice. So now on this side, this is something called lane keep system, which I'm going to show you actually in the settings here. But if you push this on, this actually pops up on the screen. I don't know if you guys can see that. But when that pops up, it means your lane keep system is on. You have to be going over 40 miles an hour for it to actually be engaged. Now on the Ford Edges, it's actually called lane centering. So what it does, it keeps you between the two white lines. And let me show you what settings you actually have that kind of come with that. So if you go into driver assist features, you can actually scroll down to lane keep system and you'll be able to find it, and you can set it to alert, aid, or both. So that's up to you how you guys want to set that up, and you can actually change the intensity level right in the systems too. And I'm controlling everything right from this analog pad right over here, okay? Now if I click back, it'll bring me back to the first screen here, and you have a couple different modes here. So you have, you know what I mean, display mode, you have tire pressure, you have digital speedometer, intelligent all-wheel drive, so you can see the power distribution from tire to tire, distance to empty, and then you have RPMs as well. And then as you go one more time, it keeps the RPMs, but it changes your gas, and it shows you a temperature gauge for your transmission as well. Other than that, then you have trip 1 and 2 here, and then this is anything you can reset. So all you have to do is hold the OK button down right on the steering wheel, right in the center. And other than that, if you go down again, you have fuel economy. You can adjust this, and you can also reset this as well. And this will show you active fuel economy as you're actually actively driving. Other than that, if you go down, this is going to be all your driver assist features. So you do have blind spot monitoring system, which what I was telling you about before. You have cross traffic alert. You have driver alert as well. Lane keep system, which I was just talking about. Pre-collision warning, okay, with active braking, and you have that checked on right now. So that's if you're coming, let's say for an example, to an entry ramp, you're looking back and there's a vehicle stopped in front of you. The vehicle actually has the ability to stop itself. Now don't rely on that, but it does have the ability to actually do it. Other than that, then you have a rear park aid, which is just the sensors in the back, and then it'll beep at you when you get closer. If you back up one more time, you do have full settings here, so you can change anything you want to change here. So for an example, if I wanted to change my remote start setup, I can actually change the duration time, 5, 10, 15 minutes. Steering wheel, do I want that on or off or auto? So you can actually set that up so when you remote start the vehicle, it'll actually turn on the seats if it needs to. And other than that, that's pretty much it. Looks like Robert is all done with his paperwork, so let's send him this video. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and if you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment below, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.